Yo, huddle up, huddle up, huddle up,
Huddle up.
huddle up, huddle up, huddle up, huddle up,
Huddle up.
huddle up.
We got the week 2 post-game review. Just got back from the bank. Y'all know what happened. Y'all saw it. Continue huddling up, man.
Yeah,
you got
man.
your boy Mike.
Yes, indeed. Got your boy Rich.
You got Zay in the front this week, and we appreciate y'all. We say it every time. We'll say it every time. We appreciate the comments. We appreciate liking it. We appreciate anybody who's sharing it. We appreciate just everything. Like just people just feeding information and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, it's all appreciated.
Yeah, I mean, once again, share it, tell other people about us. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell 2 friends, and then what, Rich?
Always tell 1 to 3 enemies.
Yeah, so a couple of you
part of the
Browns
game.
fans that was walking around down there, y'all can listen in too and just let us know what your breakdown of the game and how you observed it from your perspective.
I know.
I know it was rough out there for y'all, man. And follow us on IG and Twitter/X at Ravens Huddle _ and The Ravens Huddle on TikTok, man. We appreciate y'all. And boy,
Yeah.
Finally.
41
Finally, yo, we needed that.
back-to-back weeks.
It's feeling good.
Nah, the offense
40
is
plus
looking
points.
crazy.
Yo, 40 plus points from the offense is nuts, yo.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
And before we get into the game, I do want to give them a halfway shout out at M&T Bank.
Well,
of course, first and foremost, all the enhancements to the stadium was dope as heck. We got there early. We got to see the new store at the A-gate entrance. Well, off to the left on the A-gate
I think
entrance.
that's the north side. I think that's what that's considered, the northwest or northeast side.
Yeah.
Very
They're
nice.
going to have a bar on top of the store.
And then they had the what was it? What was the other section out
I think
there?
it was
I didn't even know they had
the
that.
hospitality.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
hospitality something or whatever. Yeah, that was
Word
nice
to that.
too.
I'm definitely going to try to look at it. I
Yeah,
don't know if
'cause
I can
you
afford it.
get
Hit
like
us
a
up
little
in the
section.
comments.
Yeah, let
but-
us know how much that
Yeah, I
thing
mean,
cost.
that
Matter of
look
fact,
dope.
give us a complimentary thing so we can record an episode there, and then we could bring, siphon in them leads, man. You know how I go.
That's even better.
Man. Well, it was the 30-year anniversary celebration today.
Yeah.
A lot of Cleveland Browns fans and media were very upset that their team had to be a part of it, knowing all of the history and everything. I mean, blame the NFL schedule makers. We won't touch on that too much because we talked about it on the last Ravens Huddle episode.
Check out that pre-show, baby.
Yeah. But it was good, man. It's to see a lot of the legends come back. They started off with the Colts players.
Yeah.
Which was dope, yo. Like
I didn't know a lot of them.
started.
I'm not going to cap. I didn't know a lot of them, but it was dope.
It was definitely dope to see, man, just honoring them and stuff like that. And of course, halftime they had all the the Ravens legends that we grew up watching and stuff.
Do you know the
sir.
random guy that was the MVP? They said it was a guy that was the MVP of the league at one point. That was a Colt, and I don't know who he was. He was a random old dude, but like.
No, I'm not. I can't.
Okay,
remember.
all right, but yeah, it was sidebar. If anybody was there, let us know.
Yeah. So it was definitely good to see that. It was nice, festive. Everybody was coming in. The energy was fantastic. And then, that game started, man.
Yes, sir.
And I got to admit, that first half, I was like, it's moving a little slow right now, yo. Mainly the offense. The defense was doing what they were supposed to do,
Defense
yo.
looked great
Like,
starting off.
I was like they were sleepwalking, yo.
You know it was really good to see that the defense looked so good and there was no Jair out there.
Yo,
I
Jair
know
being off the field looks like a different defense.
It's
like
rather
when you took
early,
Marcus
but
Williams and Brandon Stevens out.
the defense looks like that no-fly zone we was looking at. Yo. Now again, that was the Browns and Flacco, so we got to be careful of that. So you can't jump down that too quick.
And with an early testament to the defense, I must say, one more week like this, Roquan, you earned your Funko Pop back on the table. Yo. He was out there crashing out today.
We need one more.
He
buddy.
was smacking. He got attacked
Bro,
in the
he was
backfield like the very beginning of the
everywhere,
game.
yo.
Was rocking folks, wrapping up.
Everywhere, yo.
That's what I like to see.
Ultra aggressive, yo. Sometimes he be too aggressive, be hitting his own players and everything, jumping piles, and it's like you're gonna hurt somebody. But today was just ferocious. He had the one joint in the backfield. We just yoked him up like with the one arm and just slammed him. I was like, oh my gosh, yo.
The boy was on one.
And then the Husky sprint after he picked up the fumble, yo.
Fumbled that bad boy.
I thought he was gonna get caught.
The
No,
sturdiest
yo.
sprint
Couldn't
of
walk
all
him.
time.
Couldn't walk him down,
man. And we got to give him credit. And also, it would might have helped. Listen, man, did y'all pay attention? How many snaps did Trenton Simpson play?
I don't know
None.
if he was out
I
there.
saw Teddy out there.
Like, I don't remember seeing him.
Low-key,
though.
they're listening to us because we love the Ravens, bro.
Nah,
they saw how bad he was playing.
They listening to what everybody else on the team probably saying behind closed doors.
Come on,
JB, baby.
He was like, yo, a blind man can see that one. Yo, like, Teddy be out there
Teddy
just
B was out there husky
with it
and he was in
position, yo.
He was in on a lot of tackles today.
Yeah, just very, very strong with it. So when you see that consistency with the other inside linebacker, now you see how Roquan, you feel me?
Yeah.
And then, Kyle Hamilton was doing Kyle Hamilton things out there.
Yeah, because after that first stop in the backfield that Roquan got, Kyle came up and got one after that, the very next play, and it was a shutout, and that was got them the punt, got the turnover on downs, So
the thing that made this even more delicious as far as a victory was the fact that those Browns players were talking. Prior to the game. Number 9, I don't know what you was doing out there.
You didn't believe that, bro. You didn't believe that.
I never seen a team, a sorry team, talk so much. It was crazy.
But you saw when Kyle Hamilton had the pregame interview about it.
Yeah, about Jerry.
He was like, if you gotta do all that, you basically you projecting some other stuff. You trying to psych yourself up low key, dog. Like because you don't believe that.
Yeah.
Not with a 42-year-old Joe Flacco. Yeah. We love Joe Flacco, but like, yo, you could stop it, yo.
You know what?
Stop it.
I'm gonna keep it. This is my personal observation about Flacco out there. I actually think he wasn't doing horribly.
He wasn't.
Bad. He just there's no weapons, yo. They got two offensive players, yo. And all you gotta do is say, don't let them ball. Njoku and Judy.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's literally it, yo.
I think I got
because he was staying in the pocket trying to get the guys. Nobody was open, yo. Yeah. Nobody could really. There was a few decent runs, but not nothing too crazy.
Nothing.
Like he was in there. And he had to have hit the ground at least 6 times.
Oh yeah, they was on.
Yeah, they was on. Somebody I think Mike Green might have been on him earlier. I think he might have been the first person to make him touch the ground.
Beats
I know he did at least
got
twice.
Yeah. Did we get him twice or 3 times? How many times did we get him?
How many sacks?
Yeah. I think it was at least twice. I know it was at least twice.
Yeah, but he was.
But either way, we was on.
Touching
pressure
the ground,
was up.
man.
It was great. We got the turnovers that we needed. Talking about my dog Wiggins.
Yeah, finally.
He loves the Browns, yo. That's it.
Thank you.
Both his interceptions against the Browns. He almost had 2 pick sixes against the Browns, yo.
Thank you, bro.
My boy. I said this week, my key was, at least 2 turnovers.
Yes,
yo.
sir.
They got the 2 turnovers. And they both that first one was key because it looked like they was trying to hang in there and they might have been trying to get back in the game and then the pick happened and then the last one kind of just sealed it.
Yeah.
So it was perfect time type of joints. And it don't matter how you get them, whether it be fumbles, whether it be interceptions or whatever. And to speak about that, listen, man, this is 2 weeks in a row, yo. He made some highlight moves on special teams. We got to give Jake Hummel. Because a lot of people was like, why you keep him? You could keep Ham or whoever else.
Anybody.
Yeah. Well,
now you need a dub.
Special team guru, yo. I'm just saying, yo, that was big, yo, because the offense was looking so shaky up until that point. Yeah. This is overly conservative to me personally. They clearly was selling out to stop the run. Yeah. That was clearly the game plan, yo.
For sure.
They was like, yo, you can do whatever else, and then that's how Zay Flowers was just kind of just. Here, there, just a pass here.
I felt like Tylan Wallace played well too. Tylan Wallace and Zay was playing really well.
Yes.
Obviously, the big gun, low key, is turning out to be Hopkins, the man that we expected, not the least from. We just thought he was at the latter part of his career, but he looking like he might be a top
I said he was coming here to be short
straight
hands.
up. Like this season, he might really be that man.
I said he was coming here to be short hands, yo. It was good to see Anquan in the building because. We were saying esque. That's all he got to be is Anquan-esque, yo.
Yeah. I was definitely shoring him up for the short hands, but the deep ball.
Yeah, he didn't
touchdown passes, yo. I don't know if I was expecting.
I didn't know he was cooking. Yeah. I ain't claiming that one.
I'm thinking catches across the middle.
I'm thinking red zone TD.
You trying to get that 3rd down touchdown that you can't get because nobody's catching the ball, but he is catching passes, bro, dimes.
His him timing it and redirecting his body, them catches he was making today were crazy.
And that
he had 2 touchdowns.
He had 2 tuds. They pulled that other one back. That was a little shaky, yo.
Yeah, yo.
There's a lot of shaky calls.
And Andrews had a touchdown.
Yes.
Harbs, throw the flag when you're supposed to throw the flag.
That was wild.
He had 2 feet. They changed that rule. You get 2 feet down, you get the ball, yo, and you in the end zone. It's a touchdown. Somebody slapped it out of his hand after. I've seen people. You get the touchdown for that, yo. I'm like, everybody in the bank, like, throw the flag. Yeah. But you know, it is.
No, also that one with Hopkins. Remember that first touchdown?
That's what we're talking about. Before that, yeah.
I thought you was talking about the Andrews one. Well, it was two weird
both
ones.
of them.
Yeah, it was. Yo, you right.
What I gotta say,
that was weird.
I know it was 4th down, and they were on their own 9 or 10 or whatever. But it was like, what was it, like 4th and like a foot. Yo, just go for that touchdown, yo. The way that defense, because they wound up getting a field goal anyway, because you know they had better field position. Like they probably would have did that if they probably wouldn't have gotten into the end zone, regardless. But it's like y'all should be able to get that touch push, and because what made me mad is they didn't do it there, and then on the end zone when they were down, it was like 1st and like a foot again. Instead of doing a tush push or a simple run, they doing weird plays. They didn't get in the end zone.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are y'all doing?
I'm not going front. I think what the Ravens were doing at first, because the first half, I'm not going to lie, the Browns' rushing defense did look sturdy. They was stopping everything. So it was
they didn't stop the first tush push they tried though.
Yeah, but they was Derrick Henry ain't get a 10-yard run until like third quarter or something like that.
They sold out on it. You know what also made me mad was that they did the right play calling to kind of stay aggressive. Remember they did the home run play twice. The toss to Henry, which they should have did at least once or twice to probably seal that game last week, because they couldn't really do anything with it. It was like at least a few yards every time. And sometimes Henry break that joint for a touchdown, and it just was like, oh, can y'all just mix it up a little bit and get a little more creative? Because that boy Patton was out there just ready to just roll people over. I like he's just very aggressive on it. So it's just like, you could tell some of the things that they worked on this weekend. They, had some guys in and out and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's really good. I just want to go back to Roquan real quick. 15 tackles, 8
I told you he was dogging out, yo.
He 3 tackles for loss.
Yeah,
he was going off crazy.
And got a fumble.
2 QB hits and a touchdown.
Bro was not playing. That's how you play football, yo.
Yeah, he heard Mike call him out about the Funko Pop.
Bro, that Funko, he noticed too. He noticed in the set it was missing. Y'all seen it was multiple Funko Pops if you go back into your Ravens Huddle research. We used to have Lamar and Roquan, but Roquan is at my place. So
our guy Malachi Starks was second in tackles with 7, yo.
Damn, I didn't even realize that.
He was money.
He stopped a few plays from being big plays.
Yeah.
Like, man.
That's big, man.
Yeah.
For a rookie safety, yo, our free safety coming up being second in tackles in the second game is beautiful.
I saw him.
And that looked like the type of defense, again, that likes to wrap up and tackle, like you said. Mm-hmm. So, Jair, you can't be out there if that's not one of your intangibles, to be honest with you, yo. I'm not looking for a soft, safe, a corner, yo. We don't need that, yo.
Yeah, man. Especially if you're not locking down.
If you're not locked,
you got to be locked down.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But that it's no excuse, because Wiggins locks down, but he also will tackle.
Yeah, let's give we spoke about it, but the interception, he had a few good just on you, man.
Yeah, he was dogging out. Yo.
He got one pretty about a mid type of. Remember that one throw they got on him? It was a good little relatively deep pass. But the good thing is, last year, if that was Stevens, instead of being a nice gain, probably would have been taken to the house, yo. He got behind him and got the tackle and stopped it from being a wild play. It was just good to see that at least. Sometimes you just don't, you bend, but just don't break, yo. Sometimes last year was just like, golly. So it's good to see that. And then Wiggs with the smack.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Ooh.
My boy
Joe threw up a hospital ball, yo.
Yeah.
Wow. Joe is known for that, though. Joe is definitely known for that, bro. Like, he definitely did that quite a few times on our squad, so sorry to you, but...
Wiggs put the weight on, man.
Yeah.
He said he ready to smack you. I was a little nervous, but he got it in.
And he playing with the dogs, yo.
Yeah.
Because, I did like how again, to keep going back to the defense, how they recollected themselves. Because, to be honest, they did have some plays where they didn't look that good in the beginning, but it's a football game.
Yeah. Sometimes we be... I know how it is. You be like, everything's supposed to be perfect.
I was freaking out.
I don't know if we want to jump into it yet. Do we want to jump into the mistakes the defense made?
No, because I want to talk about some good things.
Let's go ahead.
Yeah, and then you can go right in there. I just want to say 2 things to definitely notice, yo. Mike Green and Nnamdi, yo.
Mike Green was getting tackles too.
He was just putting the pressure. Even when he wasn't getting some of the tackles, just putting the pressure.
He probably had at least 3 or 4 tackles, though. He had a couple of tackles.
Pressure, yo. I just like to see that. It was just like, yo, Joe was uncomfortable.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Make him uncomfortable. He got away a couple times more than I like. That's some of the bad stuff we could talk. But the rushing lanes. But it's like they know he's not gonna break for like 30 yards and
Not
like
now.
that. So it's like we'll take a little bit of that, but like just pushing his bend. It was one joint. It's like, yo, he just gets so low to the ground.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm like, how are you not just falling, yo? Like
And
slipping and falling. Yeah,
he's
man.
Fast. He got a lot of moves.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like with the positive notes, Teddy B again, like he looking better and better week by week. I think he's going to be a dog soon.
No, that's what he's saying.
I'm really excited.
That's why Roquan was probably able to, putting up Ray Lewis type day to day. That's what it looked like.
That was a Ray Lewis day.
That was a Ray Lewis.
That was a Ray Lewis.
It was too many legends in the building, yo.
It's about time. It's about time we needed
building.
another one, yo. Roquan been looking real suspect the past game or two.
No, Ray Lewis loved being preachy, so he probably hit him with like a sermon in the locker room today. That was not Ravens football last week. You need to show them no weapon.
He said, not today. Not today. I want to give, we talked about D-Hop doing what he did.
Yeah.
But yo, Devontae
Walker.
2 tugs.
Shout out the
2 beautiful tugs too as well, yo. Like he was catching that
moving
rock.
his feet too. On the scramble with Lamar, like getting open, yo. When we need you to get open, yo.
Yes, sir.
It was a beautiful thing, yo. Like,
and shout out our stadium neighbor today because he was hilarious. It was this guy in front of us, and he said that it was one of his homeboys told him Tez Walker was going to score today, and like he was going
Scored
crazy
twice. That's nuts, bro. Like I was like, yo, you are insane.
Anybody that put in that parlay like $5 for it, anytime 2 touchdown score for him probably came up so much money today.
Yo. They just said the next round on me. That's probably what they did. Yo.
Facts.
Yo, but yeah, that was definitely good to see. Like we spoke about it, yo. Like all the way through the offseason and stuff. I like the wide receiver, the young boys they got.
Yeah.
Yes.
He does.
I like
specifically
what I'm seeing
Devontae. He did his thing in preseason.
Yes.
He showed off in preseason. That's why he on the squad.
And Wester, I keep saying I believe he's going to end up being a good receiver down the line.
He almost broke
one on the punt return today.
Yeah.
They wasn't trying to kick to him if you paid attention.
Yeah.
Yes,
they know. That's because
bro.
that one you said when he almost broke it, it was another tight window.
That shoestring tackle,
if he
yo.
got right through that hole, he would have been gone.
And he got it off the bounce,
coming up
too.
the middle as well, yo. He's great at returning the rock, yo.
yeah.
I'm so happy we got this kid, bro.
Yeah.
I'm so happy we got this kid.
Gotta give him so much, yo. He's gonna get one. The house is going. I hope the first one is at the. Of course, he did it in the preseason. Everybody's going crazy, but I hope the first official one is at the bank, yo.
Oh yeah. We need that. We need
yo.
that. If he hosts it at the bank on Monday night next week, that'll be very nice.
Oh, I thought my dog wanted to get in on the what's the name real quick.
Shout out to homie. He's hands on the Ravens jersey as well.
You may catch a little sight of him.
Yeah, I wish you could get a sighting of his Ravens jersey because
is.
it's super fly. He's a part of the team with the guys.
Yeah, but it's looking good. Like the young fellas just look so good. They look mature. They look like they are being and you got to give a lot of credit. Give credit to them, but you also got to give credit to, of course, the team developing players, yo.
Yeah.
Like that's a part. That's an organizational thing. Like so, it's really good to see. The wide receivers just overall, man.
Yeah,
They look good, man.
Good day. Lamar had what, 4 or 5 of them joints?
Yeah.
Lamar not showing.
He had 4.
Bait can't drop them joints.
No interceptions.
Bait, you can't drop that joint in the end zone.
Yeah.
Don't drop the church's money
in the end zone, bro.
That's what we call that, yo.
And that was he dropped the
money.
bread in the basket on that one, bro. You was jumping all over and catching people, catching all kind of crazy catches over people last year. So please don't make that a habit. I don't think he will though. I don't think he will because he played well last week. So
good overall, fantastic overall, especially the second half in the offense and the defense.
Yes.
But what you want to talk about, man? Because we got to talk about some of the things, you know.
So before we get negative,
go ahead.
I think Luke made all of his attempts, right? Luke made all his attempts today. So good job, Luke.
Oh, salute to Luke. You heard the Luke cheers.
Yeah. Good job,
You heard
Luke.
it, brother. Luke.
Yeah.
Good job, Luke.
We outside, bro. I'm happy, man.
Well, since we're going to slightly, I won't say negative, but you transition into some of the things that we would like to see.
Things that could be better.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Let's put it that way instead of negative.
You started with the great things for Luke, and he did great in making all his kicks, but that kickoff, yo.
Kickoff game is interesting.
Dog,
bro.
last week he had a shaky one, and then it's twice today.
I don't know what's up with him today.
Kick it and play.
He's got a penalty each game.
Sheesh.
And I don't like that. You know,
the punting was mad sketchy, bro.
And I'm getting the thought process of people trying to essentially semi-squib kick But you got to be able to do that. Like, and it's not looking like Loop has the ability to do that we're seeing, yo. It's like a semi-squib kick that they doing to people now.
But what they were, because I didn't see them working on that a lot in the preseason.
No, they definitely were.
They were?
They were, as far as with that. And he wasn't doing great in the preseason with it.
They were talking about it multiple times. They was like, they're trying to get better with that.
So it seems like it's something he's still trying to learn how to do. It's different than college. So, you know.
It's new for all the kickers.
It's new for the NFL. It's a whole new rule for the NFL. So, like, you know,
we need to bring in somebody else that can kick that. I'm just saying, man.
Nah, facts.
Because we don't need that.
I was talking to Mike about it yesterday, watching college ball. I be still looking at kickers, Luke. I'm looking at them in college.
So you on trial into the playoffs at least.
Get yourself together, brother.
Because that PAT, yo.
I need that special teams locked down.
Yeah.
Yo. The punt
they
game,
look much better today.
Punt game looked a little better. I wasn't mad at the punt game.
He had some really good punts today.
Stout was definitely really good today. He's usually a little shaky, and that can kind of mess us up sometimes.
Yeah,
but
sometimes he's killing it, and sometimes he just a little, you know.
Yeah.
But he was definitely on point today, man. Putting them in just bad positions, giving the defense chances to you know, keep them from getting past the 50, man. That field position game is key. That's the only reason they was halfway staying in there at one point.
Yep.
Because their punter was doing a heck of a job as well, man. Like,
definitely.
He was keeping, it was 10 yards from the end zone on their end zone. You know what I mean? It was just like, it's crazy. So, but, yeah. Special teams overall, man, it was a good day.
Yeah.
It was a much better day.
So they only need really one more thing to clean up, which is that kick game.
Yeah.
Get that kick game right so we can kill these teams.
Yeah, man.
The other blunder that we had in this game, Marlowe, baby.
Yeah,
Come on, Marlowe.
He wasn't playing good this game, yo.
I thought he was
Not
playing
even
good.
that. It's the interception he dropped.
It's the
that
drop
pick,
interception.
you can't drop
I
that
thought he
play.
did some good stuff because he stopped a few big plays too.
Yes, he played well.
He was playing
he
well.
always plays
It
well.
was that interception.
That
bro.
interception is.
I didn't
big.
know they got a touchdown. I didn't know what
They
happened. I
scored
thought it
off
was
that
interception.
joint.
Yes.
Like you have to make those plays, man, and that's what. That's how the Bills came back.
Yes,
you know
exactly.
what I mean? Because we wasn't making those plays, and I don't. We blew them out today, and I'm happy about that. But we need those plays made.
Yeah, because Quaddis kept last week was supposed to be a blowout.
I
know we sound
blow
like
them.
delusional Ravens fans, but even Bills fans know.
Salute to the ones in the comments that was like,
15
yo.
points in the fourth quarter with
200 plus yards in the
crazy.
passing in the fourth quarter alone. Like, what is going on?
No, you know, again, I brought back to last week. You knew the odds were in that favor when that pass got tipped and the dude fell and still somebody randomly just jumped and caught it in the end zone for a touchdown.
That's how it was today.
Oh, that's how I felt.
Yeah.
That's how it was. I was like, dog,
my goodness, yeah.
These are the things. Maybe we just getting all of this out early before the playoffs. Just getting all the little weird stuff out the way, yo. But what it does is it gives you time to just work on it.
Yes.
It gives you time to be like, all right, let's
iron these
down on
things
it.
out.
Yeah.
We clearly have the offense shaking like how it needs to shake. It's not really much we have to do with that other than not being as conservative sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah.
But, for the most part, scoring 40 points, sometimes you're going to get a little conservative, yo.
Yeah.
It wasn't I forgot, it's not all the offense that scored the 40 points.
Yeah.
Roquan had one, and then the field goals and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you get what I'm saying, though. Being able to put up 40 points on the squad, you're supposed to win.
But you see what happens when Lamar gets in the rhythm, man. When he starts getting into a rhythm, yo.
My boy was tough.
He had of course, he had a couple scrambles with touchdowns that were close that were still excellent plays, of course, because they put points on the board. But there was a couple escape throws.
That one that was especially good was, we talking about negative stuff. Falele missed a crazy block, and Lamar had to do something crazy. And remember, he rolled out to the right and threw that joint to Zay Flowers, and he got it in the bread basket.
Excellent. Then he had the deep one up the left side of the
The throw to Hopkins, the touchdown.
Yeah.
That was him escaping the pocket and throwing that out there. Like, nah, he's on one.
He's a one of one.
Lamar is on another level.
He's a
again.
one of one.
I don't know
player,
how
bro.
we got him better than he was last year.
It's almost, if y'all not scared that this kid keeps getting better, yo, you just a hater, bro.
Our stadium neighbor was like, "That's a superstar. That's a superstar." And I was like, "Yo, he ain't lying."
He's beyond that damn near now,
he's
yo. Like
different,
he's different right now, yo. Like you
And
have to really love this.
I love the fact that he didn't even he stayed calm and collected and he didn't try to scramble too much today. Like he didn't.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
There was a few
I ain't
rushes
gonna
he could
lie.
have possibly got.
I think once he gets that ring off his chest, he goes in Bud Crawford mode.
I think so.
I think he might really go Ultra Instinct for a couple of years. Because once he all right, I don't have the jitters and I'm just as confident and as nice as I normally am in the playoffs.
Yeah.
he gonna be cooking.
It's that
folks,
championship
for a minute,
confidence show. Once you get it under your
for
belt.
a minute, it's gonna get
exciting, bro.
Yeah. It was overall. It was good to see. It was good to see that they didn't repeat what happened last year.
Yes.
After a tough loss, they send you on the road to the team you got put out of the playoffs with. They love doing that now to the Ravens, and then coming up the following week against a team
divisional game.
Yeah, that you should be. Last year it was the Raiders though.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, everybody they should beat them, and they was up and then came back and lost. It was like, avoid that. That's why we kept saying like last week, like we're gonna find out a lot next week.
Yes, indeed.
Like are they going? Because the divisional games are already weird. They lost one of them crazy last year against the Browns.
The Browns.
That was disgusting.
1,000,000 points to
Cleveland.
That was a disgusting
Jameis
game.
Winston threw 5 picks. We just couldn't catch. For some reason, we couldn't catch.
He was trying to give the game to us. Like he worked for the Ravens.
That was nasty work, bro.
It was insane.
Yeah, they might need to bring Jameis here next year. He team hopping
Young
right now. They might need to bring Jameis. Hilarious, yo.
energy guy,
If they
yo.
win the Super Bowl, then bring him, yo. Because
Jameis
then
is the
it'll
energy
be so
guy,
much
yeah.
fun. Yeah, stuff
He's
like
the
that.
energy guy,
He might not
yo.
need something
He might
silly
love Baltimore
right now. Yeah, he might.
I think Baltimore would love him as well.
Yeah, they gonna have him like eating crab cakes at Jimmy's and stuff, doing like shows and stuff. Cause he mad funny, bro.
Yo, he gonna be the type interviewing people with the pads on before the game outside a grade A, yo.
Yeah, nah, facts. I could see him at the training camps just having fun with the fans.
Absolutely.
He definitely seemed like that type of dude. So
It's definitely good. I just want to say it was a fun day.
Good day.
it was.
Excellent
I'm thankful
day.
for that. Yo.
Way to bring in game 1. Salute to the upgrades to the stadium, bro.
Yeah,
man.
I'm loving it.
And salute
loving
to
it
y'all
all.
almost getting the music right, yo.
man.
I got there early. They had Babyface
Thank
Ray
you for me,
slapping. They had all the stuff that's
Much
hard.
better with the music
Yo,
selection.
but they didn't. Now main game, I guess, because they know it's a.
See, Mike was getting too pumped. I said, Mike,
I got
chill.
hype. I called
He's like,
Zay,
Eminem
like,
didn't
yo,
come on.
they
I was like,
always
Mike,
gonna play
when the
M,
game is
M's
about to
not
start,
gonna
they're
not
going to
be
switch the whole playlist.
Yes.
And good thing you said that because I almost forgot. It was
Yo,
on
it
my
did
joint.
come on as soon as the game started. I was
My
like,
lady
oh,
said it, yo.
goodness.
They are stuck in the 2000s to mid 2000s
Right,
playlist.
bro.
It's very
What is that, yo?
Very
Right,
interesting.
bro.
The only one I still love and I will always embrace is Phil Collins.
Yeah,
Oh,
Phil
yeah,
Collins
no,
gets the
that's
G
different.
pass.
That's
time,
different.
yo.
That's different.
Yeah, and shout out the lady that was sitting next to us because she was dying laughing when we was roasting the Eminem song. But when I was like, Phil Collins can stay, she
Phil
started
Collins
rolling. I was
is a
like,
legend.
Phil,
Yeah, yo.
Phil stays in the rotation.
That gets you in the zone, yo. Especially the primetime game.
I can feel it. Come on. Legendary.
Yeah. They play Get Back. They was playing songs that's like hits, but it's like, yo.
In
Can
2003.
we get into at least the
Shout out-
2010s?
Shout out our stadium
At least the
neighbor,
2010s,
too.
yo.
The stadium neighbor said something hilarious because they had when they was doing like the joint at halftime when they was showing all the vets or whatever, and they had Ray Lewis and they threw that "It's Getting Hot in Here." He was like, "It doesn't look like he has as much testosterone with that move anymore." He was like, "He got real smooth with it." I was like, "Yo, this dude is the funniest guy of all time."
Yeah, word to our neighbors.
Because Ray Lewis hit him with the real smooth joint. Now I was like, "Yo, he not even."
It was pointed out.
The
It was like
salsa strut.
he might be getting up there. Maybe he had a long. Yo, listen. Ray was, he was at a fight party or something. He
Yeah,
might
I was about
to say,
He might have came from Vegas.
Everybody was
hungover
tired
from
last
Vegas,
night,
yo.
man.
Yeah, we was tired.
Yeah,
Trust
we
us,
wasn't
yo.
in Vegas, but
We was up. I went to sleep probably close to 3 something. I was like, man, I gotta get up
Nah,
for this
that's
game because we wanted to
facts.
get down there
Yeah,
early.
I was tired.
First game, have a great time, relax, watch the, go to the bars and all of this. We went to the store, wanted to check that out and everything. Also, watch some of the get that feel of that first game in,
yeah.
man.
Yeah,
So
come
and it
on.
was So
Being able to go into the gay house, listening to the DJ.
oh yeah, he was at the
that
club.
shaking
mix.
off.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah.
Bringing the
Bringing
cats.
the cats. If you from Baltimore, you know what it is.
Bringing the
yo.
cats. It's the most legendary thing ever, yo.
That had to be the wildest
Salute
studio
the pork
session.
chop, yo. He
Pork chop,
dropped
you
the
smoked that.
banger, yo.
Love that.
He said, I had a beer.
My legs not nimble enough
Hell
in my
no.
30s to try to shake off. I
I
don't
might
want
Oh,
to
they
take
lazy
my
legs?
legs off.
doing that, yo.
I tear Achilles trying to shake off.
It's just crazy though that we older than him, but our knees better than Jair.
More
Hey,
job.
Josh.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna leave personally with this. Jair, listen, man. If you can't play, we're gonna have to have the right guy. But what was it? The year of positivity. Yo.
Yes.
And no excuse here. Both of those are both the joints.
No nonsense.
We would love to see
positivity.
Jair get healthy.
and be good.
Play. He don't necessarily got to play every snap of this and that. But just we don't wish bad because when he is healthy,
he could be a problem.
That could be a problem,
Yes.
you know?
He could.
So, but if not,
He
we got
has.
some young boys
Keep 'em out the game.
that also look like they could be a
And they
problem.
ready to
yo.
dog out because they want to have a starting spot. You feel me? So they
absolutely.
gonna play 10 times harder just cause.
Even when the Roquan recovered the fumble, I saw my boy Keon close by, yo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was ready to make
Oh yeah,
a-
he was trying to make a play.
No, my boy is definitely becoming a ball hawk
my
on the
guy,
low.
yo.
He's becoming a ball hawk on the low.
He's like a little pinball, yo. He
Yeah,
be
excited
at
for him.
spots like and he's not like tiny, but he also not like a big dude. So he like our Darius, like he could just sneak through and just out of nowhere he on you, yo.
Exactly.
Nah, that's facts.
He
That's
on
exactly
you,
who
yo.
he reminds me of is Ardarius.
Yeah, man.
And we got to put him out there. We need that kind of guy out there.
Facts.
Man, imagine if our Darius is.
Yeah,
I don't
that
even
would
wanna
be
think about
hard,
it.
yo.
But it's
He'll
all
be
right.
out there cooking
Please
for
get well, man. We
Yeah,
wishing
get
the
well,
best
bro. We
on
wishing you a speedy recovery.
next week.
Oh yeah, one
Huh.
one thing I did want to bring up. I learned a fun fact at halftime. I did not know Ray Lewis caught the first interception in Ravens history.
I
So
remember
that. Was a
that.
good thing to learn.
I actually did
I
remember
did not
that.
know that, yo.
I almost got
On
confused.
the Raiders, I believe.
And that was an egregious interception. You saw when they showed it, he caught it in the end zone.
It was a
like,
mad
and he ripped it
weird
off top
from the
yeah.
guy. Yeah, I'm like, yo, that was a good play.
That's a cold way to get the first.
That was a good
franchise,
interception.
yo.
Yeah, it wasn't like, yo, he caught
Like I
somebody
said,
loafing.
Ray on the field was unreal.
Yeah.
One of the best. Do it. I'm just.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Next week, Monday night, primetime Lamar. You know how he get down.
Yeah,
yo.
Shursky.
Detroit had a big bounce back
They had
this
a
week.
big bounce back game.
Yeah.
It's a great game for us to really get some insight if we really are as good as we think we are.
Mainly the defense.
I like
Especially
it.
the defense.
We're gonna learn a lot more about the defense really next week.
I'm excited for it.
You know how I always feel though? I said it, I was hoping if the Ravens made it to the Super Bowl last year.
Got Detroit.
But Detroit, because I was like, a lot of that little stuff, the little
All that
dinks
dump
and
down,
the cute
run
stuff
pass
and all
option.
It don't
the
work.
Screen. It ain't
It works
working
too
against the
fast,
Ravens.
too
We
crisp.
too disciplined.
That's not how you beat. It's down the field type of stuff. That's how you
too
can get them in.
disciplined. It's the only way
That's
you
not
get
working, yo.
Roquan
So,
prove a point Monday night, bro.
blown coverage.
I love
you know how
how
them
he played
NFC
today.
teams be playing the boys and get slapped up too, yo.
Yeah.
Like,
My
so
dog
next
only
week,
got 2 losses to him, so
Yeah.
let's
We'll-
make that continue.
yeah, and we got the Ravens Huddle episode number 56 coming up this week, so
Yes,
we'll
sir.
be talking
Tap
about
in
that
with me.
game in depth, yo. Thank y'all for coming, checking. If you made it this far, appreciate y'all. Once again, like, share, comment, like.
Yes,
Huddle up.
sir.